Hey there, welcome to Intently Amy and the Texas Mini Farm family. Today I'm just going to give you a little tour around our property and show you what we've got going on here, what we've done so far, and take you on a little sneak peek of our journey as we are just getting started. Here we go. So right now you're looking at the back side of our house. This is facing from our barn into our home. You can see we've got some plants outside, beautiful rose bushes. Now those rose bushes I've been growing, trying to get them all beefed up since last summer. They've done some amazing work throwing flowers, and I will do a whole video on how I take care of my roses. I'm really passionate about my roses. But right now I'm going to take you around our property. We have about 20 trees, and I'd like to show you what those trees look like, what they are, and give you a little bit of an introduction into our life here. Here I'm going to show you my seedlings. You can see in this version there are just tiny little seeds coming up. These are onions. We've done our indoor seeding right now in preparation for the summer. And these are our beautiful tomato plants. Now we've made some mistakes along the way. We're definitely learning. This is our first time seeding a garden, and so I'm going to have that video coming up next to share with you some of our top 10 things we've done wrong. Okay, so right here we have crepe myrtles. In this little area right here, we might redo and do something a little different as we work to build out our fence line and build some areas for our animals that we're going to get soon. Here's a blueberry tree. This blueberry bush, I should say, had a brother that unfortunately did not survive last summer. It was a very, very harsh summer, very warm, I should say hot, and we couldn't get him to survive. So got a little space there. We might get a fruitless pear, something fun. This is an apple tree. Now this one has had also a tough go at it. We haven't been able to really revive it since it got infected with some sort of fungus or insect. So we're going to try to treat it again and see if it works. This apple tree is doing great. It's starting to sprout. As you can see, we've had a couple weeks of nice weather, no freezing. Our last freeze was a couple of weeks ago, and since then it's been pouring down rain. Can't tell by this beautiful sunshine weather today, but has been pouring down rain. Now these two bushes that I'm coming up on right now, this little bush here has grown so much since last year. And this one, I've actually learned a lot about using an app that I will drop in the description as well. It tells me all about my plants on the property, how to care for them. So as we move along here, not only do we have bushes and roses and crepe myrtles, but we also have big trees that we're hoping that will grow really nice and big in 5-10 years. So this is a Texas oak. Got multiple oaks that I used the app for. Tell me, this one is a willow. See our mama willow there, and you can see she's been watered this morning. So these little spigot lines, fun story as we walk across here. Show you I've got an extra space for a tree here. To our magnolia. Last summer when we first moved in, we didn't have these spigots, so we were manually watering these plants every day in the harsh summer. This little magnolia here unfortunately did not survive this summer either. It was planted way too close to our house line, so Derek had to uproot her and plant her back here in hopes that we can save her. We're hoping that this nice open wind, sunshine, place for her root system to sprawl out will help her survive. This is Derek's dream flagpole. It's going up. He's hoping to put a nice big American flag here on the back of our property. And as I walk over, you might see some of these interesting holes. I thought that was really interesting too. When we first moved in, I wondered, what in the world are all these holes? So I will definitely share that funny story and more about what these are. I just fell into a giant hole. I was not watching where I was going. Good thing I'm wearing mud boots. All right, back to our trees. These are my favorites. So when I was coming out here watering all summer long, I was constantly checking on these babies, and they have grown so much since last summer. It's amazing to see how just 2 weeks of a beautiful spring weather and lots of rain, how they can just perk these trees up and we can see some new growths coming. So as we walk across here, you see all these beautiful oak trees. There's actually a bird's nest in there if you want to check it out. He was being creative, grabbed some other things other than sticks to make his nest. It's been there for a while. This one's a beauty. And as we come across here, you see we've got a couple of little babies that are making their way. So I'm not sure if these two survived the frost this year. We tried to help them out, but we're hoping these would be oak trees if they did survive. So we'll see how these work out. Derek did go around the property and check recently to see and make sure that nothing died, but you never know. So we'll continue to feed them, love them. We've got a couple of other little plants right there. We've got a crepe myrtle and a rose bush along the barn. Those might come out too as we build our chicken coop. Which, speaking of our chicken coop, we wanted to show you right here under our carport. We've got a lot of lumber. This lumber is contributing to our chicken coop that we're building all by ourselves with an awesome plan by a guy we found right here on YouTube. So maybe we'll give you a hint at who it is if you reach out to us. Here we have our fire pit. Our fire pit is awesome because out here outside the city limits we can have an open fire, throw some logs, enjoy it. And for our final part of the tour, this is the real good stuff. The previous owner, he had a horse, sold his horse, converted the horse barn into this patio where we like to entertain, we like to have friends over, family over. In fact, we've got our family coming over this afternoon for a little bit of a barbecue. Fire up the grill, enjoy this nice little scene, watch the sunset, and if you feel lucky, try your hand at some pool back here. And you can see Derek set up a mini workshop as he works on our chicken coop. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. This was our tour and introduction to what we've done so far with our property and what you can expect. We hope you enjoyed your time, and we'll see you next time.